Hi, Tagarno here with Three Creeks Capital. Today I'm going to cover the STRS Ohio retirement estimate. In particular, I'm going to focus on Section 3, which is the annuity certain. You can watch my previous videos on joint and survivor, single life, or even everybody's question whether or not you should take a plot. But for today, in this video, we're going to focus just on annuity certain, why you would consider it, and how it works. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see here, I ran an STRS estimate on their website to determine what my monthly benefit would be. Under the annuity certain, the example shows I would receive $6,171 per month, and that's a lifetime benefit to me. In this example, it also shows that I have a 10-year period certain. So keep in mind a couple things. One is you can change that time period to whatever number you would like. So you want a 15-year certain or a 5-year, 12-year, whatever it may be, you can do that. Now, the other thing that is absolutely critical when thinking about period certain is that when the period actually starts. And for STRS's purposes, your period certain starts the day you retire. Not when you pass away. The day you retire starts your period certain. So let's look at an example how this would work. I'm the member. I'm receiving a lifetime benefit of $61.71. I choose a 10-year period certain and I live for 30 years. That's great. I get my monthly income and I maintain a great retirement. However, let's look at if I were to die within that first 10 years, what happens? So I choose a 10-year period certain and I die 5 years into retirement. My primary beneficiary in that example would receive $61.71 per month for the remaining 5 years of that 10-year period certain. If you were to, in my example, live 10 years in 1 day, your primary beneficiary would not receive a monthly income. So you think to yourself, well, why would I ever choose this? Well, I didn't see this very often when I worked at STRS for 7 years. It does happen, and I do see it every now and again in my practice. So here's what I find most people use period certain for. They are using this to bridge the gap. So picture I need to leave a primary beneficiary some monthly income only for a certain time period until all of their pension income begins. The assumption here is that upon my death, they don't need my income in order to maintain their lifestyle. So what's great about the period certain, if you look at the single life annuity, I was bringing in about $6,200. Well, under the period certain, I'm not taking much of a reduction, about 30, 40 bucks. So you can see maybe for some people this makes a lot of sense. If you're unsure which plan of payment you should choose, take a look at my video on joint and survivor as well as single life. And then if you have questions on plot, take a look at the plot video. But here's the most important thing I can tell you. Having worked at STRS for 7 years, this is absolutely where people make the biggest mistake and the most costly. Choosing the wrong plan of payment can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost retirement income. In our knowledge library on the website, you'll see within the STRS Ohio guide, as well as our OPERS and OPNF guides, where real life examples of clients who chose the wrong plan of payment lost thousands of dollars in their overall retirement income because they didn't choose the right plan of payment. So if you have questions and you can't get this figured out on your own, give us a call. We're here to help you based on our previous experience. We know how you should choose your plan of payment. Thank you.